Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock by Leonard Nimoy, starring William Shatner, I'm guessing Leonard Nimoy, and the rest of the legendary Star Trek cast. Firstly, I just watched the second film, The Wrath of Khan, last week, and I absolutely loved it. It was great. I thought it was the best Star Trek film I've seen so far, easily. Unlike the first movie, the motion picture, it wasn't very slow or trying to be overly philosophical. It was paced perfectly, Khan was a great villain, and Shatner gave an amazing performance in it. I was meant to watch this movie much later, but the way Wrath of Khan ended, with Spock apparently dying, I just had to know how they planned to bring him back. The last we saw, he was on that Genesis planet, at least his coffin. Anyways, what's more amazing is that I found out that this movie is directed by Spock himself, Leonard Nimoy. Oh, I've never seen anything directed by Nimoy before, so I'm pretty excited to see what he can bring to the table here. Other than that, I have no idea about the plot or anything like that, what to expect, but most of the comments told me that all four films, they're pretty good, so I hope there's nothing to worry about here. Just so you know, I have watched and reviewed both the first two films on the channel. Do check them out when you have the time. I'll leave a link up there somewhere. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this movie and over 210 movies, 2 TV shows, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Nimoy, Shatner, let's go! I hope they pick up right where they left off, and I think they are. I'm glad that they're giving us a recap.
The needs of the few.
Needs of the few.
Or the one I have been, and always shall be.
Your friend.
Live long.
And prosper.
Of my friend, I can only say this.
I love the transition into color.
Of all the souls I have encountered in my travels, his was the most human.
Shatner's performance in the previous film, guys, it was so good. And it's directed by Leonard Nimoy himself. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. I mean, I've heard about all the internal issues with the whole crew and everything, but I'm so glad that when it comes to the big movies, the big productions, they all come together and the whole crew's here. George Takei, Michelle Nichols, everybody's here. Robin Curtis as Saavik. Oh, they replaced Saavik. And Christopher Lloyd! Holy crap, Christopher Lloyd! Doc Brown himself. Can't wait to see who Christopher Lloyd is playing. And music by James Horner. Another legend. Oh, okay. I mean, I can see the visual effects. They are a little cheap.
Yet I feel uneasy.
They're on their way back after the whole Spock incident.
Lieutenant Saavik and my son David are exploring the Genesis planet.
I remember David.
Scotty, progress report.
It's almost done, sir.
How much refit time till we can take her out again?
8 weeks, sir. But you don't have 8 weeks, so I'll do it for you in 2.
Have you always multiplied your repair estimates by a factor of 4?
Certainly, sir. How else can I keep my reputation as a miracle worker?
Your reputation is secure, Scotty. Steady.
I like this ship.
Well done, Val Chris. Well done.
That's Christopher Lloyd's voice. Are they playing Klingons? Oh, holy crap! Look at the size of that thing. They are playing Klingons. Christopher Lloyd is a Klingon. Oh wow! I love the ship's design, and also, of course, the miniature model of it. What the heck? The visual effects. And the Enterprise has finally reached Earth. This type of stuff really plays with your imagination. I really hope human civilization gets to a point like this. Oh man, maybe I was born 500 years too early.
The great experiment. The Excelsior.
The Excelsior, a new ship. I'm glad that they get to reuse all these sets and costumes and stuff. That means they get to spend more money on the production end.
Security reports the door to Spock's quarters has been forced.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Is there an intruder on board?
You left me on Genesis.
It's Bones.
Take me home. Climb the steps of Mount Selaya.
What is he saying? Is Spock's mind in Bones?
Remember.
Admiral, docking is completed.
Huh. Interesting.
They need your wisdom on the new Excelsior.
I prefer to supervise the refit of Enterprise.
I'm afraid that won't be necessary.
What do you mean?
The Enterprise is 20 years old.
So?
We feel her day is over.
They want to decommission the Enterprise.
We'd hoped to take her back to Genesis.
That is out of the question. You are all under orders not to discuss with anyone your knowledge of Genesis.
Politics, am I right?
Genesis, simply put, is life from lifelessness.
I think this is an intentional recap for the audience. An explanation of the terraforming machine.
We are going to this planet.
They are going to Genesis.
We will seize the secret of this weapon.
And if I recall correctly, David and Savick, they're investigating the Genesis planet. David is Kirk's son.
Dr. Marcus, it's your planet.
Begin scanning, please.
They bought the actor for Marcus back. I like that.
So human.
And this is the new Savick then, okay. Yeah, they found Spock.
You said there wouldn't be any.
There shouldn't be any.
An unidentifiable life form reading.
Captain, please, we'll take the risk, but we've got to find out what it is.
Or who?
The actor for David, I wouldn't say he's excellent. His line delivery is a little stiff, in my opinion.
They say it's exhaustion. He promised me he'd stay put. Well, we'll see. Sarek.
A Vulcan.
I will speak with you alone, Kirk. I have been to your government, I've seen the Genesis information and your own report.
It's Spock's father, isn't it?
Why did you leave him on Genesis?
It is Spock's
Spock
father.
trusted you. He asked you to bring him to us and to bring that which he gave you, his Katra.
Katra. Was his Katra talking through Bones?
He spoke of your friendship, asked you not to grieve. Live long and prosper.
Damn. They brought all the emotions back.
It is not here. I had assumed he mind melded with you. It is the Vulcan way when the body's end is near.
Holy crap. He mind melded with Bones.
He would have found a way. If there was that much at stake. What if he joined with someone else?
Well, I don't think that he... Sorry, Doctor, I have no time to discuss this logically. Remember.
You must bring them to Mount Selaya on Vulcan.
Just like McCoy was talking about. Wow. I love the paintings in the background. They're so well done usually. Oh.
These were microbes on the tube surface. We shot them here from Enterprise.
Microbes. They're growing so fast. No body?
Give me back the Enterprise.
The Council has ordered that no one but the science team goes to Genesis. Keep up this emotional behavior and you'll lose everything.
Kirk is a maverick. He'll find a way. Oh man, Bones. I love the costuming work and the set and the whole ambience they've set up here.
Price you name, money I got.
Place you name, money I name, otherwise bargain no.
Genesis? Yes, Genesis. How can you be deaf with ears like that?
Bones.
Sir, I'm sorry, but your voice is carrying.
He's trying to do the Vulcan nerve pinch, but he's not a Vulcan. It's almost like Spock's instincts are coming through him.
You're suffering from a Vulcan mind meld, Doctor.
That green-blooded son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's his revenge for all those arguments he lost.
Never lose your humor, Bones.
Keeping you busy?
Don't get smart, Tiny.
Admiral, Starfleet
Smells sick. Here, take a look.
And look at Sulu taking on somebody twice his size.
Don't call me Tiny.
Yeah.
The Kobayashi Maru has set sail for the Promised Land.
The Kobayashi Maru.
Turning in myself, looking forward to breaking some of Enterprise's speed records tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Good night.
And goodbye.
I need some challenge in my life, some adventure.
Be careful what you wish for.
You just might get it.
Admiral Kirk, my God.
Very good for you, Lieutenant.
But it's damn irregular.
You're gonna sit in the closet.
What, have you lost all your sense of reality?
This is fantasy. Now get in the closet.
Okay.
Go on.
Where's your loud mouth now, man?
I'm glad you're on our side.
They're beaming aboard the Enterprise. Oh yeah. But it's heavily damaged. And I like the fact that they're showing it, reminding us that it's a compromised ship.
I can't ask you to go any further. Dr. McCoy and I have to do this. The rest of you do not.
We're losing precious time.
What course, please, Admiral?
May the wind be at our backs. Stations, please.
Oh, I like that. Even though they're in space, the sentiment still comes through.
Someone is stealing the Enterprise.
I'm on my way.
Are you just gonna walk through them?
Calm yourself, Doctor.
Bones asking the real questions. And this ship is clearly more advanced and spacious, and you can see that in the set design. I think this sequence is a little more impressive. A lot of moving parts, all these miniatures, the lighting has to be correct. Nice.
Now, he tries to get away with warp drive. He's really in for a shock.
Do you remember who your engineer was? It was Chekhov, and he probably messed up your drives. It wasn't Chekhov, it was Scotty. My bad. Yes!
Full power available.
Sorry, my friend. You ain't going nowhere. It's a boy. My guess it's somehow Spock?
The Genesis wave. His cells could have been regenerated.
Right. But he doesn't have Spock's memories, and that's why he can't speak.
Oh my God.
Captain, what is happening?
We're under attack. Come on, pull! Jontaner!
Dude, they blew it up.
But stop! Kach! Zavik, what happened to them?
They're gone.
It's time for total truth between us.
I used protomatter in the Genesis matrix.
Protomatter?
An unstable substance which every ethical scientist in the galaxy has denounced as dangerously unpredictable.
A MacGuffin, if you ask me.
Like your father, you changed the rules.
Dude, those things are growing fast. The world of Star Trek is so expansive, as I'm learning. Do let me know if the other movies are worth watching. I think they're called The Next Generation or whatnot. I'm definitely going to be watching the next one as well, 4, but I don't know after that. He's aging. He's like a teenager now. I like how they're giving us insights into the Vulcan culture. For someone like me, this is very exciting because I haven't watched the TV show. I know that dog is meant to be scary, but nah, it's just a scary dog.
Yeah, look!
Spock!
Oh no, they got him.
My lord, we are survivors of a doomed expedition. This planet will destroy itself in hours.
You will tell me the secret of the Genesis torpedo.
Dude, I see it.
Range.
Oh no, it's an ambush.
That distortion, see it?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
It's getting larger as we close in.
I'm a big fan of the Klingon ship design. That's bad news. At least they got their engines and they didn't destroy the entire ship. Facing each other, literally, it's a standoff.
Ready to fire emergency tube.
I have 3 prisoners from the team who developed your doomsday weapon.
Is David with you?
Yes, he is. And someone else, a Vulcan scientist of your acquaintance.
Holy crap.
David, what went wrong?
Just don't surrender. Genesis doesn't work. I can't believe they'd kill us for it.
Oh, I had a feeling David would do something just like his father.
Savick.
Yeah, they killed him. They killed Kirk's son.
David is dead.
Oh man, it is personal. It is personal for Kirk.
Klingon bastard, you've killed my son.
There are 2 more prisoners, Admiral.
The use of no music in that scene, that's great creatively.
Prepare to board this ship on my next signal.
No tricks, Kirk!
Destruct sequence 1. Code 1.
They're going to destroy the Enterprise. Haha. You guys are dead.
5.
Get out!
Oh, such a bittersweet moment. What an explosion. Those visual effects were pretty impressive. That's what they've been saving the budget for. But no more Enterprise. What a shot. Oh, he's aging even faster. But what's the plan now?
What happened?
He gave his life to save us.
Come on, Excelsior. Show up.
I have the secret of Genesis.
Here's your answer.
Prisoners have beam coordinates!
You should take the Vulcan too.
No!
It's only the 3 of them left on the planet.
Give me Genesis!
Dude, we have a hand-to-hand combat scene. And we know Kirk isn't the most athletic person in the world.
Give me your hand!
What? Kirk's offering to save him.
I have had enough of you!
Fallen into molten lava. Wow, the visuals here are amazing, and James Horner's music in the background really suits the scene.
Johnny 2!
Does Kirk speak Klingon? Apparently that worked.
Don't. How many more?
Just him, Sam.
You. Help us or die.
I do not deserve to live.
Chekhov, take the prisoner below.
Aye, sir.
You said you would kill me.
I lied.
They can't go back to Earth.
Spock.
They have to go to Vulcan, but holy crap, Spock's back. He's at the right age again.
I don't know if I could stand to lose you again.
Yeah, this is definitely not Earth, probably Vulcan. The compositing work in this scene, it's very well done. Seamlessly showing the people coming out while preserving the large scale of the ship. So is this, honestly, because the background is a painting. Oh man, I love their costumes.
Who is the keeper of the Katra?
I am.
It's dark.
McCoy.
The danger to thyself is as grave as the danger to Spock.
I choose the danger. Hell of a time to ask.
Always with the quips. He de-escalates situations so fast. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Bones is alive. That's great news.
What about Spock?
Only time will answer. What you've done is...
What I have done, I had to do.
And at what cost? Your ship. Your son.
Say something, Spock. No sound at all.
My father says that you have been my friend. Why would you do this?
He doesn't remember everything.
Because the needs of the one outweighed the needs of the many.
Oh, wow. That's a nice reversal.
I have been, and ever shall be, your friend.
Oh, Spock's back, baby!
Your name is Jim.
James Tiberius Kirk. Oh, what a lovely moment! And the theme kicks in finally. and the adventure continues. So good. I really enjoyed this too. I wouldn't say it was better than The Wrath of Khan, but holy crap, this was a well-made, well-thought-out movie. I thoroughly enjoyed this, guys. Can't wait for the fourth. Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, I really enjoyed my time with this installment, guys. Although I wouldn't say that this was better than The Wrath of Khan, it was definitely better than the first one, the motion picture. This film had a very narrow scope, and it felt very focused in the singular mission of returning Spock. I thought Leonard Nimoy's direction here was a step above competent. I suspect it's because he's intimately familiar with these characters and the source material, the essence of Star Trek, if you will. The writing was also strong. The story was it was interesting. It held my attention. The performances were very good, especially from William Shatner and DeForest Kelley. The budget was small, it showed, but it was well utilized. And the score was fantastic from David Horner. My only criticism is the fact that the Klingons shown here, they were barely explored. They had a couple of scenes. I mean, they had Christopher freaking Lloyd. They could have explored his character and his crew a little more, have more scenes with them interacting with that dog type creature. But I do get it though. This film was not about the Klingons at all. It was about the mission to bring Spock back. Let's start with the directing by Leonard Nimoy and the script by Harve Bennett. I thought Bennett did a pretty good job with the story here. The scale and the scope, like I just said, was small and focused, and the editing of the movie really reflected that. It wasn't slow like the first movie. It was fast and well cut. I'm glad to have seen some Klingon action, especially in Christopher Lloyd's eccentric performance. He was great in the role, but William Shatner and DeForest Kelley really stole the show here. Both their acting, they were top-notch, and it's really surprised me how much depth they brought to the roles, their characters here. I did feel like Uhura was again a little neglected, like the previous film. She kind of disappeared at the end of the first act and showed up at Vulcan at the finale. Make of that what you will. I wanted to talk a little about the Klingon ship. I believe it's called the Bird of Prey or something along those lines. That ship looked menacing. It was huge and incredibly well designed. I really enjoyed that. And also the other miniature work in the movie, like the other ships. The Excelsior, for example. The props and the visual effects were also fairly well done, especially those little creatures and that dog-type creature in the Klingon ship. They were very well done considering the budget. I felt like all the budget they spent on the final sequence at the Genesis planet when it was self-destructing. Oh man, all that fire, the red tint, that was good stuff. Well spent. The budget, I mean. The compositing work was also decent, but anything that was done practically, like the stuff with the painting in the background, they looked far superior than the visual effects stuff, which didn't age that well, but you can't expect it to. It's fine. The story spoke for itself. The production end really did their best, and their hard work really showed here. I really appreciate it. There was a running theme of sacrifice in the movie. Kirk did give up his ship, the Enterprise, and indirectly sacrificed his son to rescue Spock. I don't blame him for either one of those, and that's a testament to the good writing here. I didn't like the fact that Savik's actor, she was replaced. I don't think she really got the essence of the character like Kirstie Alley did. Let me know what you thought about that. David, on the other hand, although his character was written fine, the actor portraying David was also a little stiff in line delivery, if that makes any sense. But that's okay, that's a minor complaint. Finally, the return of Spock was tastefully handled. The whole thing about Spock's mind and body being separated and them being brought together, very creative stuff here, especially that ceremony at the end. We got to see a bit of Vulcan culture. I wish Spock had more lines at the end, a little more recognition of his friends, but I'm glad we got something. I guess his mind needs some more time to recover. It makes sense narratively. Moving on to the music by the legendary James Horner, which was fantastic as usual. No surprises there. The Klingons had their own theme, but more importantly, the more emotional moments utilized very minimal music to emphasize the seriousness of those scenes. Great stuff. That's also in line with The Wrath of Khan, or even the previous movie, the motion picture. So that's great news. I really hope Horner comes back for the fourth one too. Finally, the sets and costumes, they were also very impressive. They probably got reused from the previous movies, allocating more money to the other aspects of production. The most impressive parts were the Vulcan costumes and the Klingon costumes and all the sets and stuff around them. They were very well built, especially the paintings in the background. As somebody who's never watched the TV show, it was fascinating seeing both their cultures and their costumes. Great work on the production end. As I've already talked about my small criticisms, overall, Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, was a worthy sequel to The Wrath of Khan. The scope of the story was narrower and more focused, and the film was better off for it. Strong performances from William Shatner, DeForest Kelley, and the rest of the crew, coupled with very competent directing from Leonard Nimoy, made this the second best Star Trek film I've seen so far. Everything from the production end was solid too, despite the limited budget. Now that Spock is back, I wonder where the story is going next. I cannot wait to find out, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page, considering a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.